Hello, 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 hello. Wagwan with the Wagwans. Woo, Lord. Whew. I gotta gain my composure because if I tell you, I've been sitting here. What time is it now? Oh my goodness, 9:30, 9:26. I've been sitting here for a long time, um, trying to see what's on my computer screen so that I can drag it over to my big monitor, um, so I can see it. And I can't see the mouse that's in the computer. Like, oh, bruh. I think that I'm really gonna need to resolve this issue with my laptop screen because it's getting worse. In the beginning, like for the last, I mean, big up the laptop. I love you, long time girl. You are a trooper. I love you. I love you. I mean, the screen was, and not say screen mashup, but you can work with it. You can go on and work with it. But why this week? It looks like a plaid print. Like how the plaid would have the lines going down and then it would have it actually looks pretty. I should take a picture of this. Um it actually looks really pretty. And it's even doing like some little like funky things. um it's moving in a very interesting way, but yeah, I can't see nothing with up on the screen, baby. So I'm gonna know what one over there. So and then for my microphone, I was trying, like, I can't the program that controls the microphone, I can't pull it over to my monitor, so I can't adjust the levels and play with it. I can't give myself no sexy horn or nothing because boy, I can't see. I can't see it. I'm so hurt right now. I'm so sad. Oh. Okay, I just pulled it over. I think. Oh. Okay, I need a horn for that. Okay, I needed that horn. Oh, that makes me feel better. Not gonna lie, it's the simple things we try to make. The little things make us happy, right? That just made me feel so much better. I don't feel so discombobulated. I feel a bit better. Let me look. I'm not even prepared. Let me run over to the chat. And I actually was thinking I'll do a chat overlay today. So that means please don't embarrass me. Like, at least come in the chat and comment and talk to me, okay? Okay. Can you imagine? I have the chat overlay and nobody knows nothing. So this by doing a chat overlay, this actually allows all the viewers on all the platforms to see what others are saying and hopefully interact with each other, build a vibe, hold a little dance. you know so that is what the overlay is for. So I mean, talk to me, say hi. Look, I'll start it off. Hey, Wagwan, Mr. Bailey, Mr. Bailey. Yo, you asked me who I voted for. So, and I'll get back into the context of this, but I voted for them people there. That's who I voted for today. That I voted for them people there. And I even have my proof that I went to the polling station. Let me show you my proof that I went to the polling station. Okay, first of all, can you see that? That's my computer screen right now. Can you see it? That's my computer screen. Okay, so that's what the Goodas is working with, and this is my picture. I went to the voting station. That was a poster on the wall. So I did my due diligence as a civilian. I did my due diligence as a civilian with voter rights and voted during the Ontario provincial elections. So, uh, he's so cute. So, at Mr. Bailey says, "Hail up the woman. How is Canada tonight?" You know what? Canada is not well. Where I am, it's not bad. It's the weather's not too bad. I mean, we're still in a freezer, but it's not so frozen. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. Big up yourself. I'm so happy you're here. Wagwan. How is Jamaica? And about a good time to say it warm, come and want hear about that. Come and know say it warm, and I don't need to hear about it. But how's Jamaica? And don't tell me Jamaica's rough, because foreign is rougher. It does. Foreign is rougher. And you know what? Like, really and truly, I need someone to come on the show. I need someone to come on the show one day and talk to me, like, really, as a first generation Canadian. My parents are both immigrants from Jamaica. Why you left the people them island? At this me need for know, me need to understand this, because why are you going to leave a nice warm place to come and live in a freezer? Me nah this the program, me nah this Canada, but the place is cold. It's cold. Why? When you're in Jamaica and you're hungry, you can't walk outside and you can't pick a fruit. Might be Mass Charlie, we run you down for you make a mango them and thing. And Miss Jennifer go beat you for your breadfruit or whatever. But you can pick a fruit and eat it and be nice. You can't go around a you can't go around a James yard and dig two yam. No, you can't. Don't do that. You might get in trouble. But you can't find a food. Food did it. Here, if you want food, you gotta go to the supermarket to buy it. So explain it to me. Somebody explain. I need someone to explain it to me, honestly. Big up TikTok Wagwan with the Wagwan. Hi. Say hi to me on TikTok, please. And like up the screen, tap up the screen. It's free. It's free. Big up all the viewers. Love you, YouTube, you done know. Welcome to the building. Twitch, we're not itch, but I need you to hitch at least for while I'm here doing the podcast, But welcome to the building. If you don't know, my name is Angie Goodas, and I am the hostess with the mostest, I think. I like to tell myself I am. You know what? That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm the hostess with the mostest, and here I am on Election Day in Ontario, Canada, one of the provinces in Canada. I did my due diligence, and I voted, and that's why the Big and Serious podcast is late tonight, because I had to go vote. And I mean, I'm sorry, but I wasn't going to give up my rights to do that. And if you saw my previous live where I was talking about, if you have the right to vote, whatever country you live in, right? Whatever country you live in, if you have the right to vote, please exercise that right. Especially as a Black person, especially as a visible minority. Let me even just say that you have the right to vote. You better use it, like for real. I was saying before, I was in a 3-day conference at my day job, and it was really cool. They were talking about policies and all this stuff, and hearing the history or learning how, we always talk about systematic racism. The system is against us, but to actually hear somebody break down back in the day, this is what they did. And to hear that and be like, whoa, yo, big and serious, this is really serious. No joke thing in this, and to think I had to really recalibrate my brain for a minute there, because I was like, yo, think about this. Back in the day, people actually sat in a room, made these oh, my nail is broken. It's broken, okay? I do my own nails and I ain't got time right now to do it. So it's broken and that's what it is. But people actually sat in a room, made up these rules or laws made them legal and thought it was okay. And that's where I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. But they did it, and it is what it is. I think I need to burn some incense. Positive vibes. I think I need to burn a little bit of incense for me today. Just because, you know what, I'll be honest with you, the goodness is feeling a little bit frazzled. Just a little bit, just a touch. Not wholly, but I'm feeling a little frazzled. I think I need some incense. So I'm gonna burn some incense. Jamaica is good at this moment. Hail up to all the Canadians around the world. You know, I love that. Thank you. I love that. On behalf of the Canadians around the world, thank you. And when we get my blue book, on a can't drop to me. Come here, drop to my blue book, you know. And if you don't know what blue book I'm talking about my Jamaican passport. Me I go draw feet, you know. Me need it. My ancestors are from there, and I need to be a citizen of that place. Not to mention, it is my favorite place on the island, in the world. Bear with me while I light my incense. And yeah, we're bougie around here. And I used to be embarrassed about being bougie, but I'm bougie, and it is what it is. So I use my little things. Oh no. Did I just mess it up? Did I just shake it up? Oh Lord. Anyway, I think I messed it up. Oh, goodness. Man. I really want to light my incense in a chair. That's okay. I won't fight with it. I won't waste your time having you watch me fight with this thing. I'll just fight with it while I try to multitask and talk to you. Yeah, so like to hear how systematic racism was actually executed back in the day is crazy to me. Like, people sat in a room. I mean, let me give you an example. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about here. So they abolished slavery, right? They're like, all right, slaves, you're free. And I mean, I'm really simplifying this, okay? So please don't come for me. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. Just don't come for me, okay? But the people then said, all right. Oh my gosh, thank you for all the likes. Oh my gosh, I love you guys. My heart is so full. Thank you. All right. So the people them said, yo, we're gonna get rid of slavery. It's like, slaves, guess what? You can go forth and make money. And those of you that are not like freed, you know, you can work your way out of slavery, right? Okay, cool. Thanks. And then they said, yo, so for the slave masters or the slave owners, you know, it's gonna be so hard for you. It's gonna be so hard for you to live because now you don't have slaves. You don't have slaves doing the work for you for free. So we're gonna help you, and here's some land and here's some money. Okay, so because we know your life is gonna be so difficult, so this is for you. All right, so they said that. All right, cool. Now the slaves who generations and generations of people in their family have been slaves, like they don't have money, they don't have proper clothing, they don't have proper food, they don't have a place to live, they don't own anything, they literally just finished doing stuff for, you know, whomever, and now they're freed. But they just let them go and didn't give them anything. And this is why people ask for repatriations, because hello, so you all right, so and then that's not even the systematic racism. That's just like, all right, we did that thing. Yeah, cool. There are places that were like, all right, you can vote, but you have to own land. And if you don't own land, you can't vote. Okay? So pull up those bootstraps and get to work. But if I don't even have boots, like how am I gonna have straps? Like what do you mean? What do you mean exactly? Anyway, I had to recalibrate my brain because I was not impressed. I just wasn't impressed. And when I think about it, I'm like, yeah. But people actually thought that it was cool to get into a room and make these things into laws and all that. And that's what it was. So after all this time and finally being able to vote, and I don't know what I did to this thing. I'm so upset with myself right now. But after all this time and, finally being able to, um, you know, go and vote and do all these things. Now you have people that are like, I'm not voting because I don't believe in anything that any of the politicians are saying. And while I can understand that sentiment, believe me. But I mean, you got to pick someone that has most of or believes in most of the things that are dear to your heart and vote. I don't care what country you're in. You live in a democratic society, like it's a democracy, and you can vote the people into power. You need to exercise your right to vote. No, don't just sit there and not do it. Like, you really need to. I'm such an advocate for voting. I believe in voting. And I'm going to take it a step further because, like I said, I spent my time in spaces that changed or altered my perception or my thought process on certain things this month. Very grateful for this. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. What? We're good. Very grateful for this Black History Month because I so many of my paradigms have been shifted. But hold on. So many of my paradigms have been shifted. So now it's one thing. Oh Lord. And I didn't like it, so that's good. It's one thing to okay, so you want to vote people into power or whatever, but when you have people that are out there and they're in the streets and they're doing the work and they're trying to build their political career, and if you're listening to their platforms or you're reading what they're about and it speaks to you, you got to support them, especially the visible minorities, because we need those people to make their way into the spaces where the policymakers are making policy and making laws and creating things so that the communities can have a space in there too and have a say and hopefully we get policies that will be good for the community. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to sit here on my soapbox for this entire show and talk about that, but I'm just saying, like, honestly, if you have the ability to vote wherever you are, I don't care what country you're in. Believe me, I don't care what country you're in. If you have the ability to vote, you got to exercise that right, honey. Please exercise that right. Exercise that right. Don't not vote. You got to exercise the right to vote. Do what you got to do. Educate yourself. Google is there. YouTube is there. Go into the political party policies or platforms. Learn about what they're about. Pick one that works for you. Go outside and vote. Real talks, big and serious. You got to do it, okay? That's all I'm going to say about voting. But how was your Black History Month? Tomorrow is the last day of the month, but Black History should be 365 days a year. Always try to learn, educate yourself, learn something, teach someone, each one teach one. And I know it gets tiring, especially for me as a Black woman, man, it gets tiring, but each one teach one. We should be at least advocating for ourselves, right? Advocate for yourself. Oh yeah, positive vibes. It smells really good. It smells so good. But yeah, advocate for yourself. 24/7 Reggae Nights. Big up yourself. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for all the likes. I love it. I appreciate it. I appreciate love it. Positive vibes. That's what we're after today. And every day. But Black History is 365 days a year. Like, share the live, please. Please be sure to share the live. I don't know if I lit that incense properly. I don't think I did. You know, when you're trying to be bougie, and well, I am bougie, but when I really takes it work out for me too tough, and I'm gonna have to do it again. I think it's because I'm on camera. Because you see, when I'm just sitting here chilling by myself and I light my incense, we good. Like, there's no problem. Right now, I'm struggling like I've never used this thing before when I use it all the time. So that's actually really funny to me. Yeah. Lord, I think I shorted it. I don't have a lighter with me. Jeez. I'm not impressed. You know what I should have done? I should have lit a candle and then dipped it into the candle. That's what I really should have done. Oh, well, good as. It's okay. You know, given the way how things were going today, I mean, I'm not even surprised. It's okay. It's fine. I ain't even mad. But yeah, my last thought on voting: exercise your right to vote, okay? Educate yourself and exercise your right. All right, so that's enough of that. So Black History Month was a vibe for me. I'm very grateful for this Black History Month. It feels like, for me, it had a different feel. You know, it in my day job, we did quite a few things, and I was blessed to be able to have so many conversations. And if I were to give like a rundown or like a common theme of all the conversations that I had this month for Black History, I would say the main theme is community. Have yourself a community. And whether it's at work or whatever, but with that community, and this is where you have to use your discernment, right? Because you got to make sure that community is filled with people who are going to tell you the truth. You don't need any yes men. You don't need any yes women or yes people. You need people that are going to tell you the truth. So when you are wildin', lovely blessed, I love your name. Big up yourself. Lovely blessed. I love that name. Lovely blessed. Sorry, I'm going to just keep saying it now. Nice name. I like it. Thank you for joining. So you have to have a community that's going to hold you accountable, right? Don't have a bunch of people around you that are going to just be, yeah, good as, you know what? It's okay if you feel like you're going to do that horrible thing that's really just going to ruin your career. Yeah, go ahead and do it. Yeah. Right behind yourself. No, those are not your people. Your person or your people, oh, you know, and maybe that's why I was so drawn to your name, because you're so lovely and you are blessed in a real life. Pick up yourself, Auntie June. Wagwan. Welcome to the building. You need to have people in your community that are actually going to hold you accountable. So, no good as. That thing that you're going to do is going to F up your S, right? It's going to mess you up. Like, that is not what you want to do. You need to really just take a look in the mirror and figure out what you did wrong, or think about your actions and then go from there. Those are the people you need in your corner, right? They're going to hold you accountable and guide you. And then you need to have some mentors, right? You need to have people that you look up to that are actually going to help you to get to where you want to get to, right? And preferably people that are in positions that you want to be in. Like for me, I love when I'm the dumbest person in the room. I love when I walk into a room and everybody in that room is smarter than me or has more knowledge than me on, whatever particular subject or whatever thing, because then I know, man, even if it's just by osmosis, right? And that's where water goes from an area of high concentration to an area of low concentration, right? So even if it's just by osmosis, and it levels out, right? It equals out so that it's all over. Science. I'm gonna learn something, and that's where you want to be. Those are the spaces that you want to be in, where you're gonna learn something. Because it's so I do have a guest today. I don't know if he's coming because it's so It is so late. It's like already 9:50. I was already told I have a hard stop before 11. I'm so grateful for that hard stop because really and truly, big and serious, the good as I get up and go gym in the morning early. I get up at tomorrow I'll get up at 4:30. So I'll get up at 4:30. I will get to the gym. My goal is to be tomorrow's Friday, so my goal is to be on the bike by 5:15. Do my workout, and then tomorrow is chest and arms. I'm a little nervous because I've just recovered. Like my arm just got better. So I'm scared. but we don't give up. We keep going, right? We keep moving forward. So I'm gonna be in the gym tomorrow. So, look at this. You know what? I'm not meant to light incense today, and I'm really sad about it. Shaman. Yo. Oh, wait. Oh. Something good just happened. Something good happened for the gooders, So I'm gonna light my candle. I'm plug in my lighter. I will make sure whatever things. Oh, now work. Rubber row. All right, and now work. Is that so I go? I want to go get a lighter so bad. I think I have to go back to keeping one at my desk. Oh well, it's okay. It's okay, gooders. It's all right. So, yeah. So having people, having a community, that's going to hold you accountable is very important. Another common thread that I learned during my conversations this Black History Month was advocate for yourself. So in other words, be your own lawyer. In other words, be your own, cheerleader. Like your own person. Speak up for yourself, right? And if a person asks you, like, what are your accomplishments? Man, you better pop that collar. You better pop that collar, right? I did this. I did that. Yes, I am the best thing since sliced bread, baby. And that sliced bread, that's healthy, right? Like you have to be your own advocate. You have to know. There are people that will advocate for you, but you got to do it for yourself too, boo boo. You have to, right? And let your work speak for itself. You do work, make sure that you're putting in the best work, right? The best work that you're capable of doing, put in the best work, have your receipts so that you can advocate for yourself and be like, I did this, this, and this is what I've done. But I feel so like as a Black woman, I feel very energized and very like my cup got poured into, and for that I'm very grateful. Because we don't always get that, and at work, like they know Angela's gonna say, I need a soft life. I tell everybody, I don't care who it is, I need a soft life. I need a soft life. Like that's what it is. And I advocate for myself having a soft life in all areas of my life, in all aspects. Yo, my dog a growl at me too tough. Me, I look at him and I say, yo, Bridget, I need a soft life, So don't talk to me like that. Don't come up to me and growl at me. Excuse you? I need a soft life. Excuse you. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. So yeah, but if I didn't start advocating for myself, and I'm not saying that people were trying to give me a hard life, but really and truly, if I didn't start advocating for myself, oh man, I just saw the kid and I didn't say anything. I was gonna ask for a lighter. Anyway, if you got to advocate for yourself. It's so important. So like I will walk away from spaces and places and people that no longer serve me or that just don't feel right here. Don't feel right here. I don't feel like my presence is required here any longer. I'm gonna walk away. And that's me advocating for myself as well. But at the same time, I've been very vocal this Black History Month. other people probably would say Ange didn't really play nicely in the sandbox sometimes. And I'd say, yeah, because if I stand for nothing, I'm gonna fall for anything. I'm just saying. So I gotta stand for something because I'm not falling for anything or everything. No, not this girl. No. So I was very vocal in certain spaces, and I'm so proud of myself for that. Um, I'm really proud of myself for that because I wasn't always that girl. So to actually see the self evolution is beautiful. So yeah, I'm gonna pat myself on the back because I did that. I did that. That growth, yeah, that was me. Yeah. And if you ask me what I've accomplished and stuff, yeah, I'm gonna talk about it with my chest. Yeah, because before I'd be too shy. So, or I'd be too afraid to talk about how successful I am or how smart I am. But now, yeah. And you got to do it too, right? You got to do it too. Trust me. If the people are mad at you for being you and being brilliant, I feel them problem that I know your business. I know your problem. And really and truly, what people think of you is none of your business. It's none of your business what people think of you, right? So, yeah, this Black History Month for me has been amazing. How has it been for you? Y'all are so quiet. and today's subject wasn't even supposed to be Black History, but I guess it is because it's almost the last day of the month. So yeah, what else can I say? Even in terms of looking back at the past and us not really wanting to, some people don't want to look at the past, and sometimes it's very triggering. Very triggering. Some of the stuff, ooh. And then you got those like generational traumas and things going on, right? So you'll have reactions that you are like blown away by the fact that you're having that type of reaction. But the conversations are important. So you got to learn. You got to know where you're coming from, or you at least have to know historically what happened, so that you can avoid those situations from reoccurring. Right? Water is so good for you. You got to do it. Like, it's just, I don't want to stand here. I don't want to sit here and preach. I promise you I'm not preaching, but I'm just sharing the things that have really changed my thought process this month. So as difficult as like slavery and the crimes against humanity in the past of being, we have to learn about them and know about them, so that when we see those signs, we can stop them from happening. Okay, that's one major thing. Also, today's subject was microaggressions. I'm not even going to get into that with you, but what I will say is, if you see something happening that's not right, you gotta speak up in the moment. As difficult as it is sometimes, you've got to speak up in the moment and say something. Don't allow it to happen. Or you see someone being discriminated against or whatever, you gotta speak up. We need to start being vocal. We need to start using our voices. We need to start talking, right? We need to start addressing these things. And people will say, oh, it's 2025. Like, come on, Angela. Come on, Miss Goodas. It's 2025. Like, give me a break. No. These things still happen. So we need to speak up when we see them happening. Don't forget to tap of the screen, TikTok, and share the live. All platforms, share the live. So Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, share the live. Let the massive know that the Goodas is here. I'll be here for a little while longer. How long am I going to be here till? It's 10 o'clock now. I don't think this is going to be a long live. Well, it's not going to be. It's not going to be my normal because I'm here later than I normally am. Um, but maybe another 30 minutes, I guess. We'll see if my guest comes on. If my guest doesn't come on, I completely understand because we late and I had to go vote, so it is what it is. But yeah, back to the subject of Black history. Um you know, celebrate the month, celebrate the entire year, really, 24/7. I mean, like this, I don't get rid of this. This is here all the time, every day. Um, but the hard parts of it are there, and keep going, right? Keep going, keep moving forward, um, keep striving, keep keep thriving. It's so important, right? Like keep thriving, find your purpose and move within it. Find your passion and make sure that it's a part of your life. Um, find your outlets, your coping mechanisms. Like, what do you do to cope with the stress? For me, I know it's the gym. As much as it's a love-hate relationship that I have with the gym, it's the gym. I love the gym for the way it makes my body look, the way that it helps me keep disease at bay, and be healthy, and at my big old age still be able to do cartwheels and things like that. It's a blessing, and I'm so grateful for it. I don't like getting up early to go to the gym. I don't like the agony that I sometimes experience in the gym, or sometimes the injuries that I get. I can do that without pain. It's so nice. The injuries that I sometimes get in the gym, and that's just my fault. Like the one I got the last time, I knew I couldn't lift that weight. I knew that weight was heavier than what I should be lifting at the time, and I still went and lifted that weight and did multiple reps with this weight. Messed myself up so bad. But it's a learning lesson, and it's a reminder that I know my limitations, and I should yes, we push against them a little bit to in order to move forward and to grow, but we don't make these big leaps, right? And I mean, I already know, like, my left arm is vulnerable. I knew that. So picking up that weight was not smart, and I did it anyway, and that is something that I'm going to learn from, because I won't do that again. When the time comes for me to be able to lift that weight without repercussions that are negative, then it'll be great. So yeah, that's what it is. But the gym is like the only place in the world where I don't have to be anything to anybody. I don't even have to talk to people. I don't want to talk to you. I'm not talking to you. Right? I can put in the music, listen to some real slack reggae, dance hall, and do my thing and have a great time, and leave the gym feeling like I have gone through the hardest part of my day already and everything else is easy. That is a blessing. So yeah, but the gym definitely helps to it just helps you in so many ways that I'm not going to sit here and talk about right now, because this is not the platform for it. Well, actually it is, but I'm just not going to do it today because I don't want to. But yeah, get you an outlet is what I'm trying to say. So whatever it is for you that helps you to alleviate stress, or to deal with stress, or to deal with triggers, and triggers, that's a whole other conversation. Like, oh, there's so many conversations this month. Like, it was such an I'm glowing at the opportunities that I had to be in spaces that allowed me to hear these things that I just needed to hear and didn't even realize I needed to hear. That's the beauty of it. When you hear things that you didn't even realize that you needed to hear, that is when you know your soul is like outside, getting you into spaces that you need to be in. Because I mean, these conversations were so fulfilling for me. And so amazing for me. And even just events that I went to that I could just sit and listen to somebody talk about something, microaggressions, for example, was amazing. And then even for me to be able to be a facilitator or a person that has conversations with people, and the people are vibing with me and they're opening up to me and they're talking to me about, the things that they have gone through in their careers, is so nice. So yeah, this Black History Month for me was epic. That's the only word I can use to describe it. It was epic. So I'm very grateful for that. And I really hope that you, the rest of you, had an amazing Black History Month. And you don't have to be Black to have an amazing Black History Month, right? Maybe you took the time to learn something new, or maybe you got enlightened about something, and you're like, wow, that's really cool, yeah. So happy Black History Month. For what it's worth, Black history is every day. Oh, I think I broke my thing. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, so we're gonna light a candle. Look how easy that was. Oh my goodness. What are we doing? Look how easy that was, brethren. Should I light the candle first, man? Sometimes we go on like someone has no sense. Now watch the ride. Lit the candle. Why this? It look like this incense. Look. Lit the candle, lit the incense. Cha. Could it, man? Why did that have to be so difficult? I really need to take the path of least resistance. That was the path of least resistance. And now I get to charge my pretty lighter thing, and I can put my incense away. And I can be happy. Look at that. There we go. Yes. All right. We're good. I'm happy. So I was supposed to have Melody on the show. Melody, I'm so sorry that I was late, but I had to go vote. It was very necessary in my core and in my being. I was like, I cannot let this day pass and I don't do this thing. And I mean, I voted every election. So I was like, I have to do this thing. I need to do it. And I know I should be doing the podcast, but I got to go do this thing. So I exercised my right. I really hope if you were in spaces that had an election today that you did the same. And if you didn't, can you ask yourself why? What is stopping you from exercising your right to vote? What stops you from not doing that? What is your thought process on it? I would really love to know. Like, I'm not even here to berate anybody or like bash anybody or no. I mean, we need to have conversations as humans. We should be having conversations with each other and learning from each other. What's your thought process on it? Why don't you vote? Why do you feel that it's not important to do that? I would love to have somebody come on the show and talk to me about that, because I'm so curious about it. I would just be interested to hear other perspectives. And I think that is something too that changed for me as I've been going on this journey of interviewing people and being able to be invited to have these conversations with people. I think that has really changed how it's changed how I show up in the world, if that makes any sense, because I want to hear what people have to say. I'm so interested in other perspectives. I don't know. Is it the age of enlightening for the good as? I don't know, but I want to hear other people's perspective on things, and I want to. why do you think that way, or why, what is driving you to take those actions? Like, I'm just so interested. Might be a fast, me don't know. Might be me just want to fasten my people business, but don't know. But so interested to learn. So yeah, if you don't vote, drop it in the chat. Why don't you vote? What is it that stops you from doing that? I would just be so interested. Is everyone embarrassed because I put the chat overlay up so nobody wants to say anything? Because you're so quiet today. Or is it that my mic sounds nice? Check one. And you just want to hear my voice. Oh my goodness. Tap the screen, and on TikTok, tap up the screen, please, and share the live. Everyone share the live. And let's vibe with the good as well. The good is still here, because the good is gonna come off air soon. The time is actually flying. I'm so surprised. But if I were to share something else that I've learned this Black History Month, we take for granted that, how would I say it? Like, I gotta analyze that thought. I gotta piece that thought together better. I have it. It's like, when you have a thought and it's like, it's right there, but you can't put it into words. It's floating around and it's there, but the words to actually get it out, that's where I'm at right now. So anyway, something that that was very interesting. I didn't have this conversation, but I was listening to people talk about it. Was if you have a friend and they're carrying this load of all of the discrimination and racism that they have dealt with in their career, for example, and they're carrying this load and they're so burdened by the load of it that they now become resentful, right? Or upset, or, they just don't want to really engage or show up properly in spaces. How do you help them? How do you help them through that? Because people are so beautiful and brilliant, right? And it's such a disservice when we're not able to show up authentically as ourselves, because we're so jaded. Like, even in relationships, you could take that. It doesn't necessarily have to be about discrimination, right? Like, you could take that and apply it to relationships, how people show up in relationships. Oh, I hate men because I've always been dogged by men, or I hate women because I'm always being dogged by women, or women are gold diggers, whatever, right? But you take that energy with you into the next relationship, and you take it with you into the next relationship, and then you go into the next relationship and you have it. And I'm your friend and I see you doing this. How do I help you? Right? How do I help you to put down the burden of those bags? Erica Badu says, like, bag lady, put down your bags, right? Put down your bags. Pack light, right? So how do you put down those bags so that you can show up authentically and whole in new spaces? Even for me, like, man, I was carrying baggage that I didn't even realize I was carrying when it comes to relationships. And I had to learn that I need to put those down, and not blame the new person for what the old person did, right? Alvin, wagwan, mums. Wagwan. Why you late? Girl, I had to vote. Did you vote? Did you vote, Alvin, now? Did you vote, girlfriend? Zentale, talalale, wagwan. Listen, make sure you follow Zentale. Zentale has some really good tunes. You need to make sure you follow him, okay? And Zentale, big and serious, when are you coming on the podcast? When are you showing up? When are you coming on the podcast? You need to let me know. Thank you for the likes. Yeah. So, you know that your friend is showing up in these relationships and they're like so full of burden because of what they've gone through, that they're not able to show up in the new relationship properly. How do you help them? And for me, boy, my poor Scooby, because in the beginning, I don't think I was easy to deal with. I was so difficult, but he's sticking it out, and I really appreciate it. Good as you know. Just say the word and you're there. Okay. First week in April, you got next, because March is full. Can you believe March is full? March is full. I don't have my calendar with me, but March is full. I am so blessed. I have a guest every week in March, and I was supposed to have a guest today, but I was late. But the first week in April, Zentally, you got that. So you'd come on the show at 7:30. Let me know if that's cool with you. You see him say it loud and proud on the people them podcast, which is really my podcast, but me say it loud and proud. So yeah, you have to show up them day there. Yeah, like let's try to put down our baggage so that we can show up in these spaces whole. And that even in jobs, even at work, right? Man, I face so much racism. Listen, I had an employer. I'm going to tell this story. I'm going to say it loud. Hold on. Alvin says, look, man, don't make me have to wait so long. Podcast must be on time. Go vote earlier or don't vote. Don't vote. But you're rude. You don't have no... Don't vote. Anami I talk to. Anami I talk to, you know? Oh, who you talk? Who? Mohammed? Must Mohammed you talk to. Anami I talk to, you know, my girl. Don't vote, you're rude. You don't have no manners. You don't have no manners, but don't vote. I must vote. It is intrinsically ingrained in my veins. I must vote. I must vote. Oh, essentially my deepest condolences. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Jamaica. All right. Okay, so after Easter. Well, then you know what? Because maybe you're going to need time to grieve. So you let me know when you're free. My deepest condolences, baby. Alvin, I'll laugh. Because you come from my thing, you come from my platform, I'll try draw me out. I don't know why you do it. Me sit down here nice and easy. I talk to the people that I have my incense a burn. I have my candle a burn, candle light. My little candle charger lighter a charge. My buckle full of water. You know, the microphone is podcasting. And you come and try to disrupt my thing. Me don't know. You don't know. You don't know. The love is always there, Zentale. You know, Zentale was the first artist. I'm always going to say this. Zentale was the first artist to come on the podcast when I was with the other people. And he opened up so many doors. So I will always big you up and bless you, because you don't know. You did so much. Like, you have no idea what you've done. And I will say to you, and I'm supposed to actually give the people them back their equipment, but my computer screen is broken. But I really want to be able to put together the cipher that was done and get it out there. But I do have to give the people them back their equipment. Like, they want their equipment back. Not my laptop or nothing like that, but techie stuff, right? So I have some techie stuff from the other people them, and I have to give it back to them. But if there's a way for me to be able to get, like, I can't see my computer screen, so literally I have to blindly grab things from my computer screen and put it on my monitor, because I broke my computer screen coming back from Jamaica. But who knows? If I lose patience, I might buy a laptop sooner than I wanted to. But it's like, Zentale says each hand must wash the other, queen. Yeah, it's so true. It's so true. But big up yourself for being here. Oh my goodness, Michael Jazz. Wait, it looked like so the podcast have to happen later in the night because everybody come outside at night. I walk one. I walk one. Michael Jazz, big up yourself. When are you coming on the podcast? Why am I just like a call out everybody? When are you coming on the podcast? Giovanni, what's up? Giovanni says one good as. Yes, one good as. But would I broke up Neil? Kind of late. Yeah, mega late, but better late than never. True. At least I showed up. Because listen, the fight that I got, like I had to light the incense. You see how if you watch the replay, I was fighting with this incense for a while because the stuff that I went through to go live today, like it's a huge blessing for me that I'm here because I mean there were so many times when I was like, yo, and honestly, just give up. Like let it go this week. You're done late. You're done past the time when the podcast should end. You know, just go on, hold it and just go on about your business. But something made me feel like I must show up today. Oh, and if you don't know, Giovanni, Wheelie Dime Productions is the one that made my beat. It's called the Casamigos beat, and it's exclusive, so you're not gonna find it unless I decide to release it and I'll favorite beat that. But if you need a beat or if you need logos, you see my sexy logos. Look how they're nice. You see how they're nice and sexy? Look how we logo them. Yeah. Look how we logo them. Yeah. Look at them. Giovanni made those for me. Wheelie Done Productions. You can follow him at the producer Wheelie Done Lad. And Zentile, drop how people can follow you in the chat, okay? Oh my gosh, you shared this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Everyone share the live. Share the live. Zentile, you're so sweet. Zentile says you give me a lot of strength as well, so I always give thanks. I appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, share the live, everybody. Share the live. Let's vibe. But yeah, I feel like something if come on, if I come on the podcast later. I'm not gonna do it because I have to get up early on and you know, but boy, it's like excitement is keeping. It looked like 7 o'clock too early. Oh, all right. So Zentile says you can follow him. I'm gonna actually copy this message like so, and put it on the other one, on the actual. I'll put it on the thing since I have the chat overlay. Yeah. So you can follow Zentile at all platforms, at official Zentile. Instagram, Facebook, yeah. Follow him. I can't read today. Oh my goodness. The goodness is having a moment. Facebook is Zentile Brawlin. Officially Real Brawlin. Let's eat. Alvin, I'll share it up the live. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Tap up the screen, like up the live. Yeah, so all of March, the goodness has a guest. So let me see if I can do this off my memory now. Next week, we have Storm from World by Storm. I'm actually really looking forward to that conversation because she's such a dynamic young lady. Mad cool girl. So Storm from World by Storm is coming, and then followed by Rare. And I think she's Rare's World on Instagram. She's a hostess. She does so many things. So Rare will be on. After Rare, we have Singing P. You know, that show is going to be jokes because Singing P is jokes. So I'm looking forward to that conversation. I'm looking forward to all of them. But it's going to be jokes when Singing P gets in the building. So And then I have to finish. Oh, I don't have it with me. You see, everything is not here. There's a book that I need to finish reading. I was told that when I finish the book, he will come on my show. And that's Ben Johnson. So I'm aiming for Ben to be the last guest in March. So like 1 month today would be Ben. So Ben Johnson. So I mean, March is like, yo, when I think about March and in terms of guests on the show, like more really want that. It's like, yo, bust a dance. So grateful. I'm just so grateful. So yeah. So listen, pray for me that I finish the man's book because he said he's not. He said, good as I'm not coming on the show unless you finish my book. I was like, oh my gosh. But I get it. I completely understand it. And he has every right. But me make you know, say when me finish that the book, then me I go to him to get my autograph. Me no business. And he wish part him, then me I go find him and me I can get my autograph. If I sign that, yeah. If I sign my book, you know. I need more artists from Montreal. I mean, of the 4, 2 of them are from Montreal, sir. Of the 4 people that I'm going to talk to in March, 2 of them are from Montreal. But yes, I do. And actually, tonight was supposed to be Mellow G. So, but I know I'm late. I know he's probably kissing his teeth. And no, I'm kidding. He has rehearsal tonight. So there was a window that I had for him to come on the show, and I know that I'm outside of that window. He is doing a show this week. Let me email the promo to myself so I can at least loud up that. Oh, what's this? Oh, the people them. Oh my goodness. Okay, so big up Sweets. Sweets is having another. Oh my goodness, all of the messages I was ignoring my phone. Sweets is having another Love Jones therapy, and that will be on April the 12th. So you can get your early bird tickets for Love Jones, and Love Jones is going to happen on April 12th at 5 o'clock. Yo, Love Jones is such a wicked event to be a part of or to go to. And it's going to be at 1027 Finch Avenue on April 12th. You know, the goodest will be there. Nah, Miss I Love Jones. No, we're not Miss I Love Jones. Zentele says, Melody is my father. That big up Melody. Yeah, so Melody has a show this weekend. Tomorrow, the goodest will be there as well. Oh, Lord. He said Melody went to bed. I was too late. I know it's my fault. I ain't even mad at it. We'll get Melody another time. That is going to be another really cool, interesting conversation. And he has a big day tomorrow, so I get it. It's fine. But I had to vote. I mean, I'm unapologetic because the goodest had to vote. Like, I had to exercise my right. That's just what it is. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the shares. Please keep liking the live and share the live. Big up to all the viewers. Wagwan. Welcome to the goodest Big and Serious podcast with Angie Goodest. All right. So, all right. So, Reggae Extravaganza. Am I looking at the right thing? I think I'm looking at the wrong thing. Lord have mercy. Yeah, it's the right thing. Okay. Reggae Extravaganza is going to happen every... Oh, goodness, you just lost it. Why do you do these things? Okay. Reggae Extravaganza. All right, listen cleanly. Reggae Extravaganza happens the last Friday of each month. So tomorrow is Reggae Extravaganza. Early bird admission is $15. Okay, it starts tomorrow. Mellow G will be there. It's a live concert with a live band, and it's going to have national and international artists. The music will be by Soul Vibes, Super Natty, Plus Quest DJ, and it's at Simcoe Resto Bar and Lounge, and that's at 926 Simcoe Street North in Oshawa. All right, so 926 Simcoe Street North in Oshawa. Tomorrow, $15. Early bird. Yes. All right. So, oh wow, Zently's giving me nuggets. Zently, you gotta message this to me because once I leave the live, all of this information is gone. You need to WhatsApp it to me, sir, please. Much appreciated. Aldo Gizmo, Asher. I know I need Asher to come on the show for sure. Kayla Allen, Honey Benjamins, and Natasha. You know, Natasha needs to come back. Natasha Marie. She needs to come back. I love Natasha. She needs to come back as well. But yes, send it to me, okay? Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, this is exactly what Zentele did when he came on the podcast with the other people then. And he opened up a whole new world. And I'm gonna be honest, like I get so much love out of Montreal. Like big up yourselves, Montreal. Like I love you. And it doesn't hurt that I actually love French. So I can't speak it fluently. I'm working on that. But I love you guys. So thank you for all of the love. And actually, speaking of Montreal, next week, Monday at 2:00 in the morning, I'll be on the Roots Rock Reggae radio show, and that's on CKUT 90.3 FM out of Montreal. I'll be doing information for the nation. Roots Rock Reggae show goes from 1:00 in the morning until 4:00 in the morning on Mondays. So basically Sunday overnight. So big up Singing P. Big up Selector Madman. Big up Calendar Man. Big up Brother Cliff, who shows up sometimes in the building. Alvinal? Alvinal's already been on the show. Alvinal's been on the show. She should come back on the show. But Alvinal, are you gonna sing for me when you come on the show? That's what I want to know. You gonna sing? Bossa tune. You know, say I can't sing, you know, say bossa tune when you come on the show. That me one. But yes, so big up Melody. My deepest apologies. Oh, look at this one now. Now I gotta go into Twitch to get rid of this guy. You see how them rude? Like, why you gotta come into my thing with your bots? Like, bro, I don't need you on my stuff. I'm gonna delete you right now. I'm gonna delete you right now. Let me see if I can remember how to do this. It's been so long since I've moderated anything on on Twitch. I don't even moderate myself. Can you imagine? Okay, so let me click the moderator button. I don't even moderate myself. And that's bad. Like I need to it's not like I don't know how to do this. I was doing this for the other people on their show. But I should be doing it for myself, right? Here we go. Bye. Sorry, I'm such a nerd. I don't know if it's gonna come off of my my streaming platform though. Can I delete it? All right, so I blocked them, but I don't think it goes away. That's okay. That's okay. I did it. You're gone. Don't come back in my stuff and with your foolishness because we don't buy followers, okay? We don't do that around here. We like our thing to be organic. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, it's okay. You don't have to. Right? I'm in such a funny mood. What else can I say to you? Yeah, so every other Sunday or every other Monday, I'm on the Roots Rock Reggae radio show out of Montreal, 2:00 in the morning. But the show goes from 1 till 4, and you don't want to miss it. This is actually a really good show. They're very vibesful over there. So yeah. What else? You know, I'm here on Thursdays. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to be on Mellish Family Studios, the Power of a Woman podcast. So I'm really excited about that. I'll be in the studio. So the goodness is busy. Oh my goodness, so busy, but it's all good. Um, so we'll be talking about tomorrow's conversation is going to be about what makes a woman step into her femininity. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good conversation. So I'll be over there. Where else can you find me? Still, every week I talk about it, but I'm still bringing my brain back into being able to do New Music Fridays and Respect You. I think I figured out a way to do it. I just need to have the time to sit down and do it. I made it through Black History Month. It's okay. Life should be settling down, but really is it? Because the goodness is getting busy. But I'm gonna bring those videos back. So yeah. But that's really what it is. I'm outside. We outside. Big up Miss Diva, who is doing her thing in Montreal right now. Not Montreal, my goodness. She's doing her thing in Trinidad right now. Getting ready for Carnival and all that. So big up to her. And yeah, the goodness is here. We do our thing, and we go to the gym and we try to fight being sick, because we don't want to do that. We don't want to be sick. Sorry, I'm just trying to type a message here. Okay, now you have my undivided again. This is why I don't play with the phone when I'm on this thing, because you could fall down this whole vortex with the phone. So you got to be careful with the phone, right? Because the phone will trap you. So you got to make sure that you're living your life. You're outside and you're doing things, and you're, don't get trapped into your phone. That's what I'm trying to say. Who called me? Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. It's okay. I mean, I'm live, so I wouldn't be answering the call. It's okay. There's always another day, right? What else? Thank you for all the likes. I'm gonna end this live soon because I'm hungry. My dinner is over there, and I gotta get up early for the gym. But honestly, thank you all. Honestly, thank you for all the love. Like, really, you make a girl feel nice. Like, I feel nice. And that's because of you. And I always say it's none of my business what people think of me, but I will always acknowledge and appreciate the love that I receive. So thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the shares. Thank you for all the, comments on my posts. And thank you for tuning in, to my podcasts and being interested in what I do or what I have to say. I really appreciate it. Like, it's huge. And I remember when someone said to me that nobody wants to hear your voice. Nobody wants to hear you. And it's so cool that people are proving that person wrong. So thank you. Like, I was so, like, I'm geeking. Can you imagine? I'm like geeking live on on air, just out here geeking like banana sense, but I am. And I always believe in showing up authentically and being authentic. So yeah, but the all good things must come to a pause. What time is it? All right, I'm gonna give like 5 more minutes and then I'm gonna go. I'm realizing that nighttime is very active. On a fully active at night, baby. What are we on active at night? These times I'm normally asleep. On an active. But that's okay, because when I get up and get active, a lot of you are still asleep. So I'm glad that we could vibe together. Next week I'll be back at 7. I'll be back with Storm from World by Storm. She's gonna talk about like all the stuff that she's a lot. Storm does a lot of things. So she's going to talk about all the things that she does. Very interesting and cool young lady. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. And that's all I got. I'm just trying to think if I've forgotten anything. If I could leave you with one thought, if I could leave you with maybe two thoughts. The first thought would be that Black history is every day. So, and you don't have to be Black to be, historical. Wow, no word of a lie. I said you don't have to be Black to be historical, and my computer screen just went like it just did this like flash of light and started. Yo, 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 and I mean, yo, and now it's gone dark. But like it's gone back to what it was normally doing. But it like literally just had this flash of light and it did a dance. So you don't have to be Black to be historical for Black history. Learn something. Learn something or teach someone something. Or show up differently in spaces. Or if you see something happening that's wrong and it's not right, advocate. Say something. Don't just sit there quietly. Say something. Maybe the person that's being discriminated against is really suffering inside, and say something. Happy Black History Month of what's left of it. What else could I leave you with? If I could leave you with one more thing, I would say be you authentically. And be loud and strong about it. Like show up as your truest, authentic self and advocate for yourself. Love yourself, Yeah, that's what I would say. That's what I would say. And it's funny because as I said that's what I would say. I can hear Kirk Diamond saying, as I would say. So big up Kirk Diamond. Because that just popped into my, as I would say. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. All right, your girl's hungry. Your girl's tired. Your girl's gotta go to bed. All right. I love you all. I will see you next week. I'll see you in the interwebs. You catch the madness on my pages when I post about my workouts. I'm going to bring back the videos. I promise. The videos will come back. So big and serious is here right now. Respect Due and New Music Friday. I'm gonna bring them back. Okay. I love you. Be good. Be good at being bad, but if you gotta be bad, don't hurt nobody, okay? Don't hurt nobody.